Hi, Teacher Candy, and I just wanted to tell you about some great news that I found out last week about VIP Kids. I was sick, so I wasn't able to, I was dying to actually make this video, but I was so sick last week, and it was all I could do to get the energy for my classes, and I just didn't do I didn't do any videos, I think, last week. I think if I uploaded them, they were done the week before, and I put them in. But anyways, VIP Kid is offering their express interviews when you have a referral. Not sure if everybody or if you do have to have a referral. But anyways, I got the news because I had 2 referrals, and they were like, tell your referrals that they can do VIP Express interview. VIP Express interview is very simple. It's very easy. And the beauty of it is, like with the other kind of interview that you can do a recording of, you have to still do it through their system. But this one, you can do it on your computer, on your camera. You can do it on your telephone. You can do it any way you want to do it. A camera that has a great setup that you like to record with. And then you can send it in when you feel like it is perfected and ready. And it's very short. It's you don't have to teach as much. And it's a wonderful way. And I actually I have 2 people that I have referrals for right now. And the one did it, and she got approved, and I was so proud of her. And so now she has to go through the mock process, and then she will be a VIP teacher, and she will get all the great benefits that I'm getting. That other one, she's about to do it, and she's excited too. And I know she's going to get through too. So if you want to do the VIP Kid Express interview, now is the time to do it. And I can walk you through it. I can do just like I did with my other referrals. I can meet with you in my Zoom room, or on Skype we can meet. And you can ask me any questions you want to ask me. I can give you every piece of advice. And I'm going to give a little bit of advice today to give you kind of a feel of some of the kind of advice that I will give. But I'm actually going to put another video up in my exclusive Facebook page. And that Facebook page will have better information only for my referrals, and only for people that I'm close with. So what I wanted to tell you, though, this is an awesome opportunity. I remember hearing about the VIP Express interview when I interviewed, and I interviewed a year and a half ago, almost. It will be a year in April. It'll be a year in April. Yeah, so it'll be a year in April. And I was pretty jealous because I didn't get it offered. And I had to go through a really long process at that point in time. I had to actually do 2 demos, one for a lower level class, a beginner class, and then one for a higher level class. And I also went through the interview and had to do a demo with them too. And I had the best, most extremely positive interview experience. There's nothing I can say bad about it, except that I had to put a lot of time and a lot of effort into prep, because I was prepping 3 different classes, one for the interview and then the 2 for the mocks. And it was strenuous, to say the least. But it was the most positive experience. And I think that this, though, is a positive experience too, and it streamlines it. But this is some of my advice that think of it just like a job interview that you are going for in any job. Okay, if you were going for a job, say you have a teaching degree like I do, and you're going for a teaching job in a public school or a private school, you would show up dressed appropriately. And I'm actually inappropriately dressed right now because I'm in sleeveless, and that's a no-no for China. And actually, they don't ask you to be in orange anymore, but I think you are showing them that you're a team player. So wear the orange. I wore orange. I had I actually didn't have orange. Now that I think about it, I went and got, because my sister lives half the year with us and half the year with my other sister in America. And I went in her closet and found an orange shirt. And it's actually an orange dress, but it was solid orange. And I wore it for the interview. Now that I think about it, because I still don't own any orange. But if you have an orange shirt, don't go buy one. Borrow one from your friend, your cousin, your sister, whoever, your husband. If you're a man, borrow it from your brother. But go to this interview you're not going, but film this interview exactly like you would do with all the prep that you would do for another company. In other words, put a smile on your face, dress nice, have your hair nice, and consider it an interview from the minute you walk in, or from the minute you start filming. And because you can film it a couple times, don't just film anything and say, okay, I'm just going to send it in. It is what it is. Make it your best product. Put your best foot forward, because they will still be looking at everything that they want to look at. And there are other different channels that talk about the backgrounds, like my background right here, right now. Make a sign with your name. Yeah. For some reason, they like that you have the teacher, your name, and I have Candy because I'm Candy. Some people don't have anything. They just have a big teacher. Some people have like little 5 apples because we get rated apples by our parents. There's all different kinds of options. Now, that said, then be prepared. Write everything out, because you think of it like a script, and say, hi, I'm teacher whatever your name is. I'm teacher Candy. It's really nice to meet you. You want to know about my background? Okay, my background is that I have 10 years of teaching experience in the public school system. I taught 2nd grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, and 8th grade. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so have it all lined up. Okay, my degree, my education. I have a bachelor's degree in education in elementary and middle school. So I am certified K through 8. Blah, 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 blah. I also have ESL certification. I have the TEFL certification that I received while I was teaching in a school in Colombia, teaching English as a second language. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, have it ready. And remember to smile. Put on your smile, because smiling is important. It makes you seem more approachable and likable, especially because that person isn't right across from you. So you can be a little bit shyer and quieter in a person-to-person interview, because they don't have to, they can see you, they can, and they can maybe draw you out. But because it is a camera that you're looking at, it's a little bit different situation. So always remember that when you're doing this and filming this, that you have to treat that camera like a person. But because they aren't there, you have to send your energy out to that camera. Okay? Send a positive energy out to that camera and smile, smile, smile. Another thing that I would do is when you go into the lesson, it doesn't say it, but I would pretend like I'm introducing myself to the kids. I don't think they're going to count against it. And that's actually, hi, I'm Teacher Candy. And because it's a little kid, bring out the puppet, bring out the toy, whatever you want. Be prepared, okay? Be prepared. They like props for VIP Kids. The parents like them. They expect them. I actually had a little kid, and I had the notice for him, and it said more props. Well, so I went in and I made this prop, which was a copy of a page, and then so I could show them that he had to draw, because I didn't know, because it said the kid was 4 years old, and I haven't ever had a kid at level 2, because that's my lowest level. I've never even tried for the level 1 yet. So I was like nervous about this kid, because here he is, he's 4 years old. I'm like, oh, I'm 24-year-old yet. So I went and I made this. It was the exact copy of, and had them, I drew a line, and then they started catching on. And actually Mama did it, but the kid was saying the letters. And then like, this is how old are you? How old are you? So this is something else that you can print out. But you are doing, I believe it's the letter M, and I don't know if I have an M. Yes, I do. So have a prop for an M, maybe. And you don't have to buy things. If you don't have, the little magnetic letters or some kind of cutout letter, just get some cardboard, cut out a little square, write a big M, a little M. It's easy. Okay, this isn't rocket science. And then I had made these. These were from my original time that I had to do mocks. And I am happy, I am sad. So I was able to use them again for the first time, because I actually have not taught anybody at that low level the whole time I've taught with VIP kids. So I've actually taught more higher level kids, but level 3, 4, and 5. So have some props ready. And this one, I think it said a bike. You're doing bicycle. So, you can have, and there's all different kinds of things you can do. You can get your iPhone, or I'm looking for my pad, and I do this all the time. This is my reward system. I might as well tell everybody all my secrets anyway. Like my reward system is Hello Kitty's dancing for you. If it's a little 6-year-old girl or 8-year-old girl, 10-year-old girls love Hello Kitty. Okay, I had a 10-year-old. I said Hello Kitty is dancing for you. She got the biggest smile on her face, like and you're thinking, oh, this is so cheesy. But I had tried like 4 different things with her, and nothing worked. I was like, well, your reward today is we're building a cake. So we built a rainbow cake. And actually it was a mystery. I just put up the pieces one by one, and they have to guess what it is. But she was kind of like, with that. I gave her a crown when she did really well on math. I said, ooh, you are the queen of math. And I had a crown, and she was like, put up Hello Kitty. The girl got the biggest smile on her face. So it's a bicycle, right? So what you can do is on your pad, Google kid riding a bike. Because I think the sentence is, I like to ride a bike. And so you can have that and a picture of a bike. And you got it. Be creative. Use everything that you can possibly use. Everybody's got a phone, so you can use your phone. If you don't have, this isn't an iPad, a tablet. These things are tablets. And so just use this. Use your tablet. It's just a great way to show that you've got some technology. You're going to put a little bit of technology, because one of the things when you get into VIP Kids, because rewards are such a big thing, some brilliant people in the VIP kid world, brilliant teachers, have come up with what's called Google Slides. And they've come up with all these reward systems that you can download on your phones and your tablets, and you can use them to show the kid. And there's 101, there's pop the balloon, and every time what balloon do you want? I want to pop the blue balloon. Okay, we pop the blue balloon, and sometimes they get points, sometimes they get whatever. And that's the reward. So you're showing, hey, I'm tech savvy. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to show them that you are tech savvy, that you know what you're doing. And so but this is just a really great opportunity. I can't, and I've had one little frustrating moment with them that it takes me a while to get over things, so that, in the back of my mind, I was starting to think about it. I'm still like, but every job has frustrations in it. But I can't say enough good things about working for VIP Kids. And I'm not saying this because I want you to sign up so I can get a bonus, which I will. I'm not going to lie. But I'm saying this because I really and truly believe in it. I've had such a fabulous experience. And I'm not somebody, I've only been working with them since the very, very end of December. So January, February, going into March. But I worked in this business for 3.5 years with another company. So I kind of, I can compare that experience to the VIP experience and the VIP opportunities. I'm an opportunity person. I'm the kind of person, I don't want to stay in the same rut and doing the same thing all the time. And with VIP Kids, you can actually kind of have your own niche too. Because you can control what levels that you teach. So you can control and say, you can apply to get certain levels. And when you renew your contracts, if you don't want to teach, say you don't like the older kids and you have level 5 and 6, and you're like, there's such a challenge to always motivate. The little kids are so happy with, you throw a rabbit in the screen for 5 seconds and they're happy. And that's true. So maybe sometimes you think, I just want to stick with the little kids. You can say, I don't want those certifications anymore. I don't want the big kids anymore. And they're like, okay, and they will take those certifications off, and then parents won't be signing you up. Now, so you have control of that. You have control of your schedule. But also, as you progress and you get more and more classes, you can apply to be part of the mentor team. You can apply to be part of the teams that help the curriculum along. And see, that's the kind of person I am. I want to, I want to go further. I want to do more with the company than just, I've always been the person that rose to the top. I've always been the person that I might start out as the normal for example, if I work in a store and I'm in a department working, I'm going to end up that department manager, and then after the department manager, I'm going to end up the manager of the store. That's just me. It's my personality. It's the grace of God that helps me, but that's just the kind of person I am. And the first job that I had, I didn't have any opportunities. You were a teacher, you don't live in Canada, and you're not 21, and just fresh out of school. That's, because a couple of times, they were really into promoting the 22-year-olds that just got out of school. And I was like, okay. And I couldn't get anything because I didn't live in Canada and I couldn't go to the main office. And it was very frustrating for me. And so I think it's very important that way, that if you're that kind of person and you want opportunities, you want control of your business, then this is the kind of job for you. And so I really do believe in VIP Kid. It's not just I'm trying to go for the money and trying to go for a bonus. My other company, they gave a bonus, and I never, ever recommended to anybody to work for them. So that tells you something. And it was just because, well, part of it, and I'll be honest with you, with part of it, it was like I wasn't getting the hours that I wanted. And it was like, yeah, come hire, let me get you 20 people hired, and then you'll give me even less classes. No, thank you. That's how I felt about them. And it just, you have to find a company that's for you. And VIP Kid, I'll be honest with you, you're working for a Chinese company. They have different standards as far as calling in sick and not showing up for work. So they have a higher standard than maybe some people are used to. If you're the kind of person that you get a sniffle and you think you should call off work, if you think that everybody should just, accept that you can't, if you, that girl, and I worked with people like this, and God bless them, but I had a lot of people, well, I have little kids, and so I have to do this with my little kids, I have to do that with my little kids. I can't take my kids to get their shots on a Saturday. I always had to do it during a weekday during work. Women, and if you're that kind of person that you take a lot of time off at work and you've used up all of your annual sick and time off and family leave by March, this probably isn't going to be the job for you, and you probably aren't going to last. So I wouldn't suggest it for you. If you can't do late nights and early mornings, maybe not the job for you. Well, and that also depends on where you live. Because if you live in Europe, it's afternoons. Eastern Standard Time, my schedule, I start at 4:30 in the morning, and the schedule goes from 4:30 in the morning till 9 in the morning, and then I can start 7:30 at night on Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. I've never gotten to 7:30 or later in the evening on a Monday through Thursday, because the kids are usually in school. You can get those though, but I never got them, so I don't even open them up anymore, and I plan my days and my nights. But on Friday and Saturday, because that's Friday night is Saturday morning for them, because they're 13 hours ahead of me. So on Friday, and what I love about working on nights is that the kids are in the morning, and so they're up and they're fresh and they haven't had a whole day, and they're not yawning and they're not tired, and they're not like, teacher, before I went to school all day, and then I had to have guitar lessons, and now I'm with you and I've got so much homework. You don't have that problem because they're up and fresh in the morning. So that's one thing that I like. But anyways, you have a flexible schedule and you control it. You control the times you work. Now, once you open up those times, if the kids sign up for you, you aren't in control anymore. You have to be committed to that. And so that is one thing about VIP Kid. You have to, show up on time, and you have to be there, and you can't cancel. And if you do cancel, and like you canceled because you had a snotty nose, but you didn't want to go to the doctor for it, it's a cancellation. And you only get 6 of those every 6 months, which is 12 a year. That's not bad. But I imagine if you have 4 or 5 of those a year, you're probably not going to get renewed. I don't know, don't have experience that way, so I can't tell you. But it's a really great company. That's all I can say. So if you really, really, really would like to apply for VIP Kids, I can help you. I can give you even more secrets than I just told you, because I'm holding back for to share with my referrals. And I will leave a link in the bottom for the referrals. And just have a great day, and hopefully I might see you at a VIP event or in a training. When they have the trainings, you see all the different names across the top, and if you see Candy, you see this face, and you were my referral, write to me and say, hey, I was your referral. Because I still, if they have new workshops, I take them, because that's another advantage. They have great workshops that would make me a better teacher if I was teaching in public schools like I used to, but I don't have to anymore. So it's just one of those things. But anyways, bye-bye. Have a great day. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.